Hi, my name is Lorraine Blansett.
One more.
And one of the things that I would like to see addressed is the tremendous cost that it will actually be. We have in our country 37 million people that live below the poverty line. We have 47 million that don't have health care insurance. We have to address the legal citizens of our country. And regardless to me, whatever they want to call this, a path to citizenship or what, to me it is nothing but amnesty. And if they approve amnesty again, they'll just be encouraging more illegal immigrants to come. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to be clear about something I believe, and that is that if immigrants are hired legally, they do pay into the system, believe me. And they actually pay into Social Security that they will never receive. So it's a float for our country. So don't forget to think about those parts. So one of the things that's missing in both of the bills, the House and the Senate bill, is the very fact that we're not addressing employers. But until this country, until we have a system that the employers can count on so that they're not just discriminating against the person based on their ethnicity, it's going to be very difficult for the employer to do the right thing. But there are many employers who are trying to do the right thing, and in spite of the fact that there are employers who are doing the wrong thing. But it's your government's responsibility to help both sides. So know that I know that. And okay, let's have Bill, and then I got to be through.
Last question.
He'll take a while.
Madam Woolsey?
Yes, sir.
I probably know you better than anybody in the room.
Well, I hope not.
Anyway, Bill Pisenti, and I'm proud of the fact that my grandfather came to Santa Rosa in 1880. I meant to bring his citizenship papers that are on record out here in the courthouse, but I went off and forgot him. But he came here in 1880, and it says right on his citizenship papers that you have to sign in and be in good behavior for 5 years. And after 5 years, you apply for your citizenship, and it takes 2 years to get it, which he did. Now, I don't object to anybody coming to this country. We all can't, in the world, can't live in the United States of America. Somebody has to live someplace else. But to come here illegally is absolutely wrong, and our government should have never allowed it to begin with, and they should stop it and get these people back home immediately, whether our farmers need them or not. There's a lot of people unemployed in this country that can do the farm work if they pay them enough.
That's the
Absolutely.
So anyway, I just wanted to know that as a lifelong resident of Santa Rosa and active in all of our political affairs, I probably wrote more letters to Lynn Woolsey than anybody in this room has.
And I love your letters.
You like me for it? Sometimes we don't agree, but then that's America.
That's right.
That's America. You got freedom of speech. So I want to thank the group that sponsored this meeting tonight. And if anybody has any questions to ask Bill Pisenti, look in the phone book. His name, his address, and his numbers in the phone book. I hide from nobody because our family has a good record from 1880 in Santa Rosa. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. And thank all of you. You've got a very diverse group here tonight. You have some real discussion between yourselves, and if you can figure this out, believe me, the country can. So thank you very, very much.
Okay, so we'll proceed with the rest of the program, which will revolve around presentations by our two panelists, Vicky Meister and Ye Ling Ling. Let me introduce, first of all, Ye Ling Ling, who's to my right. She's the Executive Director of Diversity Alliance for a Sustainable America, or DARE. Born in Vietnam of Chinese parents, Ye Ling Ling immigrated to the U.S. in 1980 and later became a naturalized citizen. For 10 years, Ling Ling worked as a paralegal, assisting immigrants secure immigrant visas and legal status, and eventually coming to the conclusion that immigration to the U.S. must be restricted if problems involving homeland security, sprawl, gridlock, and others were to be solved. Ling Ling.